Dem
Boys, how's it going today?
And those kind of seem like it's been a kind of Van Fleetish of a weekend for somebody and Rob Baker, the boys, but we talk about that later.
Hey, you know, so the best hang with the best.
I just want these
the best hang with the best.
leftover scraps.
Hope you guys are having a great day.
Marvelous
I know
Monday.
I am. Monday.
Marvelous
It's on Monday.
Yeah.
Today's Monday.
Yeah.
What's the time?
My week started yesterday.
7:48. Why did it start yesterday?
Because that's when my week started. I don't wait till Monday to
So
start
if your
my
week starts Sunday, then when does it end?
Never.
So your weeks don't really have a start or a finish.
Incorrect.
That makes no sense. I got you. My weeks start tomorrow.
Okay.
No, wait, today.
Today.
They started
All right.
today. I'll tell you that. We got a lot to talk about, but in like a few couple topics. So we're gonna get to it.
All right.
Um,
I'm going to put my thing on here the producer told me to do.
of course.
All right, got it go.
Now Barry Bonds, the producer, Barry Bonds says that he is not in compare. You can't compare Bryce Harper to him. Okay.
Okay.
Bryce Harper is not at his level.
Right.
All right. Now, people are comparing Bryce Harper to Barry Bonds.
Right.
My take, I would give it to you, and I'll go second. But go ahead.
I mean, it's two different eras, first and foremost. So in that comparison, you can't. I think according to performance, and we'll say asterisk with it. I say you can in the sense of the natural progression, supposedly without a Bryce Harper that I think is legitimate to end the progression where you see it, and that's what I'm gonna leave there. But I think, as far as other aspects of the game that Barry did, I think was overshadowed because of the scandal. There's other things that you can't compare with what he did in the game. Not
Correct.
Just hitting it. So, but I'm gonna pass over you. But I just think there's some things you can't compare. But just because you have this scandal or allegations overshadow it, then I think that people tend to think, oh, it was just hitting. But he had an all-around game.
Okay, yeah, I could definitely understand that as far as overall game. Because I'm gonna just go over numbers with you real quick. Now, this is Barry Bonds' numbers. His first 4 seasons, because Bryce has only been with us for 4 seasons. Right. First 4 seasons, he has 16 home runs, 48 RBIs, and 36 stolen bases.
Woo!
Okay, 36. Barry Bonds, 25 RBIs 25 home runs his next season, 59 RBIs, and 32 stolen bases. Okay, another 30-base stolen season.
Right.
24 home runs, 58 RBIs, 17 stolen bases. I guess he hurt his leg a little bit, but no, he actually played. He played in 144 games. He just didn't steal a lot. Right. So you got his 4th season, not final season, but his 4th season would be 19.
He said before the change.
This is basically before he started taking roids. 19. You heard me. 19 home runs, 58 RBIs, 32 stolen bases.
Hater alert. That was funny.
Hater alert. I love Barry Bonds. I'm not mad at Barry. I'm going to give you Bryce Harper's numbers now, okay? Ready?
First 4
seasons, because he's only been with us 4 seasons.
Yeah.
22 home runs, first rookie season. 59 RBIs, 18 stolen bases. Okay? Okay.
Yeah.
20 home runs, 58 RBIs, 11 stolen bases. Okay? Next season, I think he gets hurt. Actually, he does. He plays in only 100 games, and he actually only got 13 home runs and 32 RBIs. Okay.
I think the key thing here is the ribbies, which is important, which that's apples. That just makes a distinguishment, and then also advancing bases, stolen base, moving, putting in position to score. So
stolen bases.
So that's very important in the game of baseball.
Wait, his 4th season. Season.
Okay.
42 home runs.
My mouth.
42 home runs, 99 RBIs, and just 6 stolen bases. Okay.
But his home runs increased.
His home runs doubled.
But
his RBIs almost doubled.
He's not using anything.
I mean, I don't think Bryce Harper.
So Rodriguez rubbed the cream in by mistake stuff. No. A-Rod.
Wait. Was A-Rod the cream?
Yeah, man.
A-Rod was the cream?
I didn't know.
I didn't know it was going to make me... what about that deer antler spray? That Ray Lewis deer antler spray. No, but basically, the comparison is there. Everything except for stolen bases.
Right. I think that's a fine distinguishment there. Is just advancing your team. That's a team thing to me. It's not just your individual stats, but it helps your team.
Correct.
In the game of the strategy of baseball. So if you can get on second and there's nobody that you're first person on and you have the ability to get on second, then now that puts your team in a position not to have to worry about the double play, and it puts the defensive team,
correct,
fielding team in a different situation.
Now,
I don't want to go into depth, but I know that's a key part. If you can get on base, like who was great at that, Ricky Henderson, get on base and he'll be in third base in like one batter.
Right, third base and one batter. Exactly, it makes perfect sense. Barry had that speed. I mean, he really did.
Until the change.
Exactly. A couple other things. Bryce Harper strikes out a lot.
Right.
He strikes out a lot. I mean, he's always struck out 100 times in the past. He struck out 3 times in the past 4 seasons, and one of those was the season he got hurt.
Right.
So he struck out 104 times in 100 games.
A lot of people didn't want to pitch to Barry after a while, so now they're pitching around him. So that's the advantage.
We only compared to 4 seasons though. Only compared to 4 seasons now. But Bryce Harper has 124 walks.
Okay.
You know what those are? Those are intentional walks.
Okay.
Barry Bonds, 99.
Right.
So they're pretty much
about almost.
Exactly. Barry, shut up. Okay. That boy is pretty much in your league, and really not. I don't think it's even a question.
I mean, that's the facts. We're looking at the facts. We're not looking at fantasy. It's facts.
It's not looking at fantasy.
Yeah.
Looking at facts.
Yeah, I mean,
and this, I mean, might be without boards.
Right. I mean, but everyone's doing it. It's just who gets dimed on it.
Everyone's doing it, so I'm allowed to too.
Well, hey man, I think it'll help your female interest count.
Right. Okay, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Shore, pump it out.
I mean, get your little iron on, right? From 2 home run hitters, just to 1. Trevor Story. Have you heard about this guy?
I haven't had the privilege.
No. Okay. He's a replacement for Troy Tulowitzki, right? Everybody knows Troy Tulowitzki, right?
Tulowitzki, yeah.
Okay.
What else?
This guy's name is Trevor Story. 7 home runs in his first 6 games. Only guy in MLB history to do so.
And now, is that because he's just so new and fresh? Beginner's luck, batter's luck. Pitchers are not familiar with it.
You could have a couple of games. You could have a game or 2.
Or this is just flat out skill.
This is skill. This kid is unreal.
He just has acumen for the game.
Trevor, oof. I mean,
my hats off to. I mean, really, you said 6 home runs in how many games?
7 home runs in 6 games.
That is tough to do in baseball.
In his first 6 games, ever in his career,
that's tough to do. Number probability, just numbers. But man, Trevor, congratulations, hats off to you. That's tough to do. I hope we just you level out and maintain on a good pace, and hopefully you don't.
Shoot, I level out. Keep hitting them.
Keep going.
Keep hitting them.
I'm saying,
break the record, Trevor. Go for 100. Okay. Trevor is going for 100 home runs.
Okay. Good for you, Trevor. All
right. You did. I mean,
Trevor.
Good old Trevor Story.
Trevor. Baseball.
I'm saying this right now. He's not a baseball guy, but that's okay. We're going to talk about baseball anyway.
I support Trevor, man. That's Trevor, his thing. He get all excited. You see that?
Trevor's on the Colorado Rockies. That's not my team.
That's true.
I don't like the Rockies.
I'm just saying, you excited about baseball. That's true.
Oh, yeah. 7 home runs in 6 games.
I said that's tough to do. I agree.
You're not excited?
Huh?
That don't tickle you a little bit?
No, man.
That's terrible.
But I used to get excited that, I'll go way back.
Well, man. I mean, we'll start talking about something you like. But basically...
It's good to see you excited about something,
From a hot start to a hot finish.
Okay.
Golden State.
It's so hot, I got to take a drink of water.
Beating San Antonio. In San Antonio.
I knew that was going to happen, man.
Who...
I knew that.
I didn't watch the game only because Pop said he didn't care about the record. So if Pop
they would get ready for playoffs.
Exactly. If Pop already said he's not focused on that game, It was. I mean, it was a good game though.
Right, but you knew they was focused on playoffs.
Correct.
That's how they do towards the end. It's
Correct.
like, why jeopardize key players down the stretch so you can, nurse some nagging injuries and stuff, because you're gonna have that. Nobody's gonna be 100%. So I like that strategy. Why be selfish when we need to get ready for the bigger picture?
Mm-hmm.
When you have a younger team, fresher legs, you can afford a little room. That's what Golden State is. So I get it. So it's just a difference of what you have.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
true.
So it was a decision you had to make for the better, for a playoff run. That's all I think. It's just business.
Just business.
Yeah,
Pop making business decisions.
Yeah, it's business.
I love Pop. I mean, Spurs are a boring brand of basketball. They are. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But
I mean, how I coach.
If you want to win,
I don't have real talented players.
So you say, so the Spurs don't have real talented players?
They really. As they get older, you don't. You lose your talent.
That's true, but Mono Ginobili still wiggles and waggles between people.
Kawhi Leonard, I mean, he's good, but he's not. The reason why he's all-star because he's defense.
But he puts up 21 a game.
If you can pass me the ball, I'll score 20 the way they pass the ball. I'll score 15. That's great. I mean, that's good team ball.
Oh, snap. So you're saying
it's good team ball.
If you were in the NBA, right, in the NBA, National Basketball Association, you would score 6
Yeah, I get 6.
Okay, I'll give you 6 again. I'll give you 6 in a.
I'll be like in a 3-minute relief guard.
Yeah, your person will give up 20. You give up 20, whoever you're guarding. But yeah, definitely. You put up 6.
So.
Your shot, your shot will. I think you can put it up. Wide open threes. Score 6 a game.
No, I'm gonna step in, man. Forget that. That's long. That's further out. Forget that 3-point game. I'm taking 2 hard dribbles.
So you going how many shots a game you gonna put up to average 6 points a game?
I'm gonna put up 15.
Terrible.
At this
Terrible.
point,
Golden State. I mean, you guys. I think they're gonna beat the record. You got Grizzlies at Grizzlies.
It's just time. It's time, man. It's time, man. It's time. Passing of the torch. It happens. Mm-hmm. That's why records are set, like you said, like in baseball too. Mm-hmm. Records are set for it to be broke, for people to set goals and new standards each year. Not each year, whether it's every decade or every 20 years. That's what it's about. Records to be broken so you can set new goals, new thresholds. And man, ridiculous.
You think they're gonna beat the record?
I think it's just time. Timing is everything. Time is right. It's the right team. Mm-hmm. The chemistry is flowing.
The chemistry is flowing.
But the thing
they got the fire.
The thing is, they want to do it, and I think the NBA wanted to do it.
Yeah. LeBron gave them their blessing.
If you get what I'm saying, I hate to see Mike go out like that, but I just think that's what the NBA is ready for. But you can't compare.
You're really not taking
Jordan
out Mike.
I just think people are just trying to. There will never be another Mike. I'm sorry.
No.
But Curry will be up there. If he makes healthy.
You know why you can't have another Mike is because of the way that things are done nowadays with free agency and people being buddy, and it's just Michael got lucky and got Scottie Pippen on his team. But if Scottie was on another team, he would not go recruit Scottie Pippen to be on his team.
No.
Wouldn't have happened.
Because that's not his job.
Exactly.
That's office.
Exactly. Right. He stuck to his job and did his job well. Now you got LeBron, you got Melo, you got CP3, you got all these guys playing the recruiter.
Which I think is bad. They need to close their mouth playing. And if you want to make suggestions to your office.
True.
And do your job.
True. Yeah, they do. I guess they do it kind of both ways.
But I'm just saying. But they're lobbying now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they're called, and it's like, and I think that's bad ethics in this. That's the point. If you have seniority on your team, go to your office, talk to your office, and it would be great if I had the opportunity.
See, I'm okay with one star player, like a star player on a team, saying, "Come play with me if you want to win a championship." I'm okay with that.
But I'm saying, expressing the interest, like it would be nice if we play together, but it's just, to me, it's just too much politics,
Too much Kobeing, getting Shaq off his team.
Right.
Nah.
I was see that. You see when Kobe did that, you see where he started going,
and it just went down from there. Yeah,
I don't care. I don't care how much
players saw, but I mean, Jordan ran his team too. No, I mean, not like Kobe did.
Not like Kobe. It's two different beasts. People don't understand.
Correct.
Jordan made his team work harder, smart, and play hard. That's what people can't compare. Kobe did that in spurts. He had a moment where he did that in spurts. There was a time in championships he learned how to lead, and then I feel like life occurrences happen, and it can affect your judgment. And then he went down and hit a rock bottom. But Michael found a mental state. That's what people don't understand. He found a mental state in emotional, in a work ethic, physical state where it demanded people's respect. Mm-hmm. We're not talking about him being a great, not he's like a flawless human being. We're talking about for the game. And it's baseball season. When I think of and I miss hearing him, he's going to let you Derek Jeter. Like how you can't the work ethic and the presence and what it draws out of people. Mm-hmm. That's rare. That's hard to get.
You don't find that. I mean, you really don't.
And so Curry doesn't have that. Curry has the passion and the love of the game. I love that.
You don't. I mean,
he has to that. But I can't even explain that level that he brought.
Do you think Golden State players play hard for him, for Draymond Green, or for Steve Kerr?
I think the love of Curry's game, the love of the game, the love that Curry has for the game spills over. It's contagious. Love is contagious for us.
So I mean, that in and of itself is basically motivating his team like Jordan did.
It's a whole different focus, man. He's not there yet. He could be.
Okay.
It's a maturation thing.
It is.
I'm saying he could be. I see the potential to do. I said he could. He's going to be up there if he maintains what he's doing. But the thing is, there's a zin to that, man. There is to be at the what I call that unimaginable level. Mm-hmm. When kids say they want to get better coach, I say I want to be able to coach you and push you beyond your imagination. Mm-hmm. So that means you have to be willing to work where it's almost an outer body experience where you're not always what would you call it? So all self-conscious that you don't let it go and lose yourself and push yourself to that moment. You get what I'm saying? I know it sounds to some people crazy, but sometimes you got to work and push yourself to a point where you don't even realize how exhausted or how long you've been beating on that. You've been in that workout session. I mean, I don't even want to. I can't even imagine how many hours Derek Jeter put in batting practice. And Phil, working on his craft because it's baseball season. I want to give baseball the respect. He didn't become great at hitting well or seeing situations because he cut out short or he cut out when practice was over. He probably practiced after practice and then put in more time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, yeah. I mean, Derek Jeter is known as one of the hardest working people in baseball ever. I mean, a lot of people in the Yankee organization were at that time, he had Mariano Rivera and things like that. But as far as the greats, they put in that time, they put in that effort. But at the same time, they have that mental aspect of it, which some people do not have.
I'm not saying Curry. I did not say he does not have that. I say he has not arrived to that. Okay. I'm just saying by having the privilege to see it in different sports, not just basketball. Because when you think of that mental state in tennis, what do you think of?
Serena
Williams. And then for a moment, I'll even give Sharapova her credit.
Roger Federer.
Things like, you get what I'm saying? And after that, you're not going to put too many names up there because it's a rare place.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
But I mean, in basketball, when you have 5 championships compared to 6 championships compared to 5 championships, what do you take away from okay, so you got Kobe with 5, you have Jordan with 6, you have Magic with 5. How do you take away from one and say this one's better than that one? Because I mean,
well, you can't. It's a champion. It's a circle of champions. You can't take away. I would never do that. Here's the thing: is you have a group of elite. Mm-hmm. People don't like to use the word, but it's the truth. They have proven it time to time over time over time. Even when they got knocked down, they came back up and went back and won.
Mm-hmm.
That's an elite group of people.
Mm-hmm.
That's champions. That's what champions do. So it wasn't, even when Jordan retired, he came back. Even when he lost to Boston, when Magic Johnson, he came back. You know what I mean?
But I mean, why is Jordan looked at so much better than Kobe Bryant?
Because he had less
to work
talent.
with?
Yes.
That's nonsense. That's nonsense.
He had
Rodman, Pippen, Paxson. What's the Kukoc?
I never thought Kukoc was that great.
He was an above average player. I mean, he really was.
He grinded. I think he was a hard worker.
So what was Larry Bird?
Here's the thing.
What was Larry Bird?
A hard worker. Here's the thing. You don't have a Jordan.
And hold on. I apologize for putting Kukoc and Bird in the same sentence. I'm just going to throw that out there. Thank you for apologizing. I apologize.
If you don't have a Bird, if you don't have a Jordan, Paxson is not getting open shots. Okay? If you don't, and the posts were horrible for Chicago.
LeBron
post players were horrible.
That's true, but who played the post?
But they had
the two best players.
Listen. But they had a system that worked for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much Euroball. You got to find sometimes. Some people are going away from the offensive and a defensive system, which would, people say good old American grind out basketball, and that's what works for the Spurs. They do less Euroball and more team. And I'm not saying anything wrong with it, because if you have a team that consists of that talent, it works.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. That speed and that talent and maintain it, it works. But what I'm trying to say is that they had a system for the Bulls that allowed those players to get better, to grow, and to work at it. That's what I'm saying. Steve Kerr can't handle the ball up the court.
He couldn't. But
he could shoot a three. But guess what?
Who Kobe have like that? He had a Robert Horry.
Sometimes
he had a Rick Fox.
Right.
That's his shooters.
Who else played with him?
That's his Brian. He had a Brian. No, he had a Brian Shaw. He had a Brian Shaw. He had a Brian Shaw. Who was his? He was okay. He was okay. Shots. But you didn't have your Kerrs and your. Obviously Shaq was a huge presence and the most dominating.
I'd rather pass the ball to Shaq than like Whitworth or whoever or.
Yeah, but you have Pippen to replace that. You have Pippen.
But he wasn't. He was a 4.
Pippen was a 3. He was a wing.
He was a 3 and a 4.
Yeah, he was 3 and a 4.
No, he had to be a 4.
As far as on a level of greatness, Pippen was not that far behind from Shaq. They're both top 50 players.
Okay. No, I get that, but I'm talking about post as a 5.
Okay, understandable. They didn't have. Yeah, correct. Right. They didn't have anybody like that. And I understand that.
And what happens is when you have a true post like that, that's what helps even open up your inside out. But what opened up your perimeter was the double and triple team to Jordan. So
they did the same to Kobe.
So you got to knock.
We're gonna move along from these top teams to the playoffs.
Yeah.
We got Cleveland and Detroit, Toronto and Indiana. Atlanta and Charlotte, Boston and Miami. Let me get your picks for the eastern side.
I got Cleveland over Detroit. I think next year is Detroit's year because they just started putting some pieces together. Joe Dumas. It seemed like he had to tear it down and build it up. Some people don't understand that concept, but I think he did a great job. They took a few bad seasons, but they didn't tank a lot. But it's a lot of struggling seasons and. Joe Dumas, for the player, he did a great job. He's very tenacious at finding that glister. That Pacers, I think that's going to go to length. That Pacers to rock because it's such an almost equal matchup.
Paul George, George in a 7-game series is not something to look at lightly. Right. It really isn't.
He's back. No, Paul George is back. I like how he made him come back. I'm excited for him after a gruesome injury. It's exciting to see him out there. He's an exciting player to watch. The confidence, and he has a humility about him as well. I just like to see. I would like to see the Pacers advance. Toronto has a good squad. I like that. I like DeRozan. everything. Atlanta and the Hornets, that's like a 50-50. You just toss it up. Atlanta doesn't have much offense. Hornets don't have much offense. That's probably, be honest with you, that's probably going to be one of the most boringest series out of all of them. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather watch paint dry than watch that. It's just no flair. Like, they're pro players, but it's just nobody sticks out to them.
Yeah.
No
Jeff Teague, no Paul. Is Paul Millsap with them anymore? Paul Millsap
with Hawks, right?
Yeah, that's right. Paul Millsap with Hawks.
Boston, man, that's anybody's game. But I look D-Wade's experience. Of course, older, nursing injuries, and to see if he can keep him on the court. That's the biggest thing.
He stayed pretty healthy all season.
Yeah,
that's a good thing.
So I like the way Miami's playing without like other big names. It's just those role players really stepping up, and that just showed the leadership of Wade. Wade is, I think he doesn't get enough credit for being a leader and mentoring players.
I mean, LeBron came to him to win a championship. That's just saying enough. I'm gonna actually have Cleveland as well because I want to see that rematch. I'm gonna have Atlanta. Sorry, no, Toronto over Indiana, just because they have a lot of firepower.
Right.
Atlanta has. I mean, so I keep saying Atlanta.
Toronto.
I'm thinking Paul Millsap. Toronto. DeRozan, Lowry. Valanciunas. And they got some people. They got some people. And then I'll actually take Charlotte over Atlanta. I'm going to take Charlotte over Atlanta. I think Jordan and the boys are going to be able to scrap it up. They're a scrappy bunch. And, of course, I'm going to take Miami. So, of course.
You're going to take Miami.
Of course. Then we got the Western Conference. We got Golden State and Jazz, Spurs, Mavericks, Thunder, Memphis, and Clippers, Portland.
It seems like Memphis is always cursed with that first round matchup with OKC, isn't it? For like the past few years.
Past couple of years, yeah. They beat them a couple years ago, didn't they?
Was it? Yeah, then they get like smashed in the conference. Like, that's so pointless.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like it went the distance.
Yeah,
series. And I think Mike Conley hit some unbelievable shots. I know what you're talking about. Then they just kind of fizzled out. That's so disappointing. Everybody's kind of pissed because OKC should have won it. I'm gonna take Spurs over Mavericks. That's the old folks.
The old folks game.
That's my kind of
seniors. Game. You're seniors.
I'm gonna go with Warriors over Jazz. I'm shocked the Jazz are back in the picture after who was that? Was that Sloan?
Jerry Sloan
left, right? Retired, and they couldn't find their way after that.
That's true. They've been
struggling. That's so you don't realize how
that Hayward character is he's stepping up.
Yep.
Him and Derek Favors. And Derek Favors. I guess
I like Portland, man.
Yeah, that's right. You did get your last pick. You like Portland?
Yeah, I like.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I like Portland.
I do like Portland.
That's my sleeper, man. I like.
You think they could take out Golden State potentially in a 7-game series?
You have to decrease your turnovers and get back on track. Here's the thing: is they got to minimize transition buckets.
Mm-hmm.
People don't realize, even though it's 3-pointers, it's a transition. You got to get back.
I've heard before, if you match their backcourt, right? If you match their backcourt production, you will keep up with the Spurs. With Golden State.
Right.
Now you got Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum, and they match with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. They do.
Yeah.
And you got obviously your Draymond Greens and other people like that, but Portland is not somebody to slouch at. They really aren't.
No, that's why I say I think that
they really aren't.
The key thing is just minimize. You have to minimize your turnovers. The Golden State is very good at forcing turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
People don't give it knowledge. People don't give them credit for their defense because they get quite a few fast breaks because they force turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
They get you playing at a pace that you're not used to, and then that forces turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's what happened. We could do that next set, and that's what happened. But that's why KU lost to Villanova, just switching college because Villanova forced them to play at the pace they're not used to playing at.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just using that universal when people can play at a faster pace that they're used to under control and get you out of your comfort zone. It's pretty tough. So Yeah, Golden State is dangerous because they can, they push majority of the time, and then they can put themselves in a defensive position where they cause you to pass the ball away. Yeah, and so even though they're a very offensive team, but they're defensive too. Because if you go ahead and look at it, they get a lot of fast breaks.
Very true. Very true.
That's because of turnovers.
I got Golden State, I got San Antonio, I got Thunder, and I got Portland. Those are my picks.
Yeah. I gotta go.
We gotta go. Thank you very much for listening. And that's Loud Dog Productions.
It's Loud Dog Productions.
It's supposed to be Sleeping Dog Productions.
Sports. What season you got going on right now?
We got our spring.
Spring season. Is that soccer?
Soccer T-ball.
Soccer T-ball. Okay.
Yeah. What you got going
on? Man, Kansas Basketball Academy Foundation. We got Southwest Express started their spring season. We start April. We're done. First week of May. That is young ladies from all over Southwest Kansas come together and play like in 4 tournaments. We got Western Kansas Elite. We got kids from Northwest Kansas, Southwest Kansas that come together. It's college exposure to go on the road. So excited. I got to see a lot of the kids Sunday. Today's Monday. Yeah, yesterday. I've been trying to drive so much of the weekend out of my head be spinning sometimes.
It's a busy schedule. You got a busy schedule.
Then this weekend, all the kiddos, Southwest Express and Western Kansas Elite will be in Wichita playing in the tournament. So at least I don't have to drive anywhere. I can be right here between coaching and then go to a gym.
I like that.
So I appreciate that privilege, man. That's awesome. So I said we got Kansas sports coming up. Sports. Adult sports entertainment. We look forward to some upcoming events from that.
Coming soon.
We got Kansas Cleaning Services.
It's a sports channel, man.
Oh,
they sponsoring us too. They sponsoring us too. Thank you very much.
Sweet swishes.
Good night.